everybody. It's Wednesday. It's the first day of July. Here we are. I tell you what, my day has changed a little bit, and so I don't think I'm going to be able to teach Ashtanga tonight, just due to a little scheduling conflict. So I'm going to teach it right now. And it's not going to be a true Ashtanga class. It's going to be just kind of a quick 45-minute Ashtanga-inspired Vinyasa, basically. So you'll see a lot of postures that do show up in the Ashtanga series, but we'll mix them up a little bit, flow them together a little bit, make it a little smoother than perhaps your traditional Ashtanga sequence. And so that's the plan. Thanks for rolling with the punches. So here we go. We're going to start in just a moment up on our feet, but before we get there, take just a couple breaths and do a little stretching in your own body to see what feels good to you this morning. Make a couple of shapes that generally help to wake you up. Get you in your body. Take a moment to find your breath. And just start to work on slowly deepening your inhales and exhales. We'll have plenty of time to continue working on that throughout the practice, but for now, just get a grip on how it feels to breathe. Make some observations about what you feel and how you feel in your body, and then start to walk your feet closer toward the top of your mat. Take a little exhale, forward fold right there, and slowly come on up to stand. All right, I'm going to back you guys up just a little bit here. Don't mind me. There we go. And we begin every Ashtanga practice the same way every time. At the top of the mat, samastitihi, palms to press or palms at your sides. And we start with the opening mantra, Vande Guru Nam. Om Vande Guru Nam Charanarvinde Sandarshidasvat Masuka Vabote Nishreyase Jangalakayamane Samsara Halamu Ashantai Abhami Purushakaram Shankachakrasidahanam Sahasrashirasham Sweetam Pranamami Patanjali. Hands relax at your side. And exhale there. If you want to learn the opening mantra to the Ashtanga Vinyasa sequence, it is up on my YouTube channel, so is the closing mantra. So just look for learning the Vande or learning the Mangala mantra, and I break it down for you. You can learn it in your free time if you'd like. Anyway, here we go. Starting a little Ashtanga practice this morning. We'll begin with a few sun salutations. Arms come up and over on your inhale. Lengthen the body. This is just your basic sun salute. Exhale, three, fold on two. Breathe, lengthen halfway on three. Plant your hands, step, hop, or walk, and take your first vinyasa here. Chaturanga Dandasana, Jadvari. Bamcha inhale. There's 5, up dog. And jump 6, back to downward facing dog. We breathe. And relax the sides of your neck, your ears. Jaw, cheekbones, eyelids. Just try to get some of that tension out of your face. 3, pull your navel up and in, engage your core. Palm those come to life. 2, which way are we going? 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 5. gaze up, step up or jump to the top. Inhale, Sapta. Exhale, Ashtanga. In Vinyasa class we count down, in Ashtanga class we count up, so sometimes I have to remember which one I'm doing. Nava, 9 to the top. Dasha, 10 hands at your sides. Let's go again. 2 more of those. Ekam, inhale. 3, exhale, fold. 3, lengthen. Jadvari. Pancha. Really pull the heart through in your upward facing dog. Lift from Uddiyana Bandha, from the space behind your navel, back to down dog. Adbhuta Svanasana. Everything in downward facing dog is focused around the navel. That's where the pull of the core strength comes from. So Uddiyana Bandha again, that lifting, locking behind and below the navel, Mula Bandha. The gaze point in this pose is also up and in at your navel. And then while you're looking at your belly, you want to start watching for your breath, getting deeper, Ujjayi, Pranayama, moving through the body. 4 and 5. Back to the top. Sapta, inhale, lengthen. Ashtanga, exhale, fold. Nava, take it all the way up to the top. And Dasha, hands at your sides. We'll go one more time like that. Ekam, waking up the body with the sun salutation. Breathe. Jadvari. Elbows tight to the ribs. Pancha, lift the heart. Sha, back to downward facing dog. Let's breathe here. Remember everything we talked about. Bandhas engaged, steady gaze, steady breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, step or hop. Inhale, Sapta, lengthen. Ashtanga, exhale, fold. Nava, take it all the way up to the top. And Dasha, hands at your side. And now we're going to cruise through 2 times of sun salutation B. That'll give us 5 total salutes. So sun B, knees bend, inhale, Utkatasana. We start with a new pose, fierce posture. There are 18 movements now. 3 on 2, we exhale, fold. 3, knee 3, lengthen the spine. Jadvari. 4, move back and down. Pancha, 5 is up dog. Salt, 6 is down. Sapta. Now we add on right foot steps through, back heel spins flat. Warrior 1, all the way up. Virabhadrasana. Ashtanga on 8, you take it right back down and through Chaturanga. Nava, 9, lift your heart. Dasha, 10, lift your hips. Left side, Ekadasha, that's 11. We bring it all the way up, so we see that warrior on 7, and again on 11. Vadasha, hands to the mat, take it down. Trayodasha, 13, there's your back bend. Chaturdasha, 14, downward facing dog, same 5 breaths. 1, 2, really get the full cycle. Inhale, exhale completely. 3, 4, 5. Take a look up, step or hop. Panchadasha, 15, lengthen at the top. Shodasha, 16, fold. Satanasha, knees bend, reach up, inhale. Ashtadasha, there's 18, stand tall, Samastiti. One more time, I'm just going to do the count for you now. Ekam, Re, Rini, Jadvari, Pancha, Sha, Sapta, Ashtanga, Nava, Daj, Ekadasha, Dvadasha, Trayodasha, Chaturdasha, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gaze forward. Panchadasha, lengthen. Shodasha, fold. Saptadasha, Utkatasana. Ashtadasha, exhale. Parangushtasana. Okay, so we leave the sun salutations now and go into some standing postures. I'm just going to take the feet apart. Remember, you don't have to be quite so rigid. Bend over. If you can get your first 2 fingers, excuse me, and your thumbs around your big toes, go right ahead. Parangushtasana, big toes pose, lengthen the spine. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, soften your elbows, relax the back of your neck, and just breathe, hanging loose, upside down, 5 full exhales. Anytime your head is below your heart, you are technically in an inversion and you're getting fresh blood to your brain, which is never a bad thing. It's particularly good for your central nervous system. Helps to relax the body. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale. Adhastasana. We'll slide the hands under the feet now. You can step into the palms of your own hands. Wiggle those toes all the way up to the creases of your wrists. And then exhale, soften the elbows, round the upper back and breathe again. Look back through your legs rather than down at the mat here. That'll help you continue to lengthen your neck. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, half lift. Good. Exhale, release. Listen close. We're going to add in one more pose here. This is not an Ashtanga pose, but it's okay. Take your feet out just to the edges of your mat, so a little bit wider than you would normally go, and then walk the hands over to the right, and just fold in over your right shin, lengthening out the left side of your body. Inhale, Mama, take it to the left, and exhale, fold just over the left side. Right ribs get a little bit longer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take it back to the middle. One final exhale right there. Good. You can wiggle your feet in a little bit closer. Just leave them where they're at. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, and hop your feet back together. Samastiti. Okay, we're going to start opening for a little sequence of bilateral postures, so postures that have 2 sides and they open to the side as well. You can stay where you're at. I'm just going to turn so that when I open up, you can actually see the pose here. So we'll pretend like I'm just at the top of my mat, which technically I am. And so are you. Here we go. Right foot steps back, and then you pivot all the way around so that you're facing now the back of your mat and your right leg is leading. You take it right into a triangle pose. First big stretch of the practice comes right here. As deep into that triangle as you want to go. You can drop further, but don't collapse, right? So if you're coming down for your big toe or your foot, make sure that you're there because the sides of your body are strong and so is your core. You will close in Good. We've already been here for 3. Let's hang on to it. 4. Let's try to make nice long lines of energy through your body. And 5. Inhale, bring it up. Switch your feet around. Good. Exhale. And then you just do the left side. As far down as it feels good to you. Remember, the 2 sides of your body are most certainly not going to be exactly the same. So modify where you need to. Most of all, keep breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Use your strong legs here. Inhale, come all the way up. Pivot around to the back again. And now you're going to try to twist your triangle. If you need to bend your front knee in order to do that, that's okay. Hand can come to the mat inside or outside your foot. Work your right arm up and follow with your gaze. Revolve to triangle pose. Body recta, Vinyasa. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, we come all the way up, spin it around. Same thing on the exhale, take it down. Right hand, inside or outside the left foot, left arm up in the air. Use your rotation. And find that deep exhalation. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, open up, stretch everything out. Step back to the top of your mat. Asanas, hands at your sides. Take a full cycle of breath here. We'll open again to the side. And then we're going to do a couple different things here. Same thing, pivot to the back. We move into side angle pose. Pardon me. Which means you can put your elbow on your thigh and bring your left arm just up and over. If you want to go deeper, a little bit more Ashtanga style, then the hand comes down to the mat, right hand. It's just outside the pinky edge of your right foot, and you reach really, really long. Right, so you pick which one feels good to you. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring it up. Good. Pivot all 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. Put your hands on your hips. So we're departing from the Ashtanga way here. We're still going to do some postures that are very Ashtanga, but we're just putting them in a different order. Inhale. We'll take a prasarita in between sides, meaning wide leg forward fold, hands hit the mat. Line up your fingers with your toes and inhale, lengthen again. Now on your exhalation, fold further, crown of the head relaxes. Then you breathe. 1, 2, 3. Again, just getting those benefits of putting your head down below your heart. 4, and 5. Inhale, gaze out, engage right there, navel to the spine, everything's alive below the belly button. Hands to the hips and exhale. All the way up to the top, and a deep breath out. Now pivot the left foot over. Same pose, Ashtanga. Deep bend in your left knee, elbow on your thigh, right arm up, or reach further down and drop further into the hips. Good. 1, 2, look out for your fingertips. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Again, pivot the toes. Pause in the middle, reset your feet a little if you need to. Hands go behind your back. Bilateral version. Open the chest, lengthen. Exhale, fold, keep your hands bound, tuck your chin in a little towards your chest, and just let your knuckles fall away from your spine. 1, 2, 3, Mancha. Good. Arms swing out, pivot again, open to the side. Good. Now we're going to bend into the right knee and then try to twist. And you can come all the way around and up off your back heel if you want to, or you can keep that back heel rooted down and try to hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. So whichever one feels good. Twisted low lunge, or Parereita ba Svakonasana, revolving side angle. Breathe. I want you to feel more of a twist than anything else. So do what gives you the best spinal twist here. 3, 4, 5. Slowly unwind. Carefully bring it up, all the way around. Same thing. Rotate. Maybe you're going to come off the back heel, hook the elbow. Maybe you're going to come all the way down to the back knee. That feels better to me today, so that's where I'm going to stay and work that spinal twist. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gaze down. Carefully up off the back knee. Inhale, unwind. Again, stay right there, facing the long edge of your mat. Arms reach out. Hands find your hips. Lengthen once more at the top. Rasarita, Paduttanasana D version. Full down. Good. At the bottom, take your first 2 fingers and your thumbs around your big toes. One last time. Inhale. Make some space between your collarbones and your ears. Lengthen your back. Exhale, elbows bend out to the side. Pull the crown of the head down. Tuck the chin slightly and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bring your knee halfway, listen close, release the big toes, put your hands in front of you and exhale. We're going to walk the hands and pivot the feet around to the back, so that will give you your right leg in front. Readjust so you can get both heels on the ground and then just fold over the right shin. Uttanasana pyramid pose. Once you've got your balance, you can take your hands around behind your back, hold a wrist or take opposite elbows, make reverse namaste, whatever you want to do here. Forehead or chin toward the shin. Press through your strong feet. Use your bandhas. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, push into your feet and try to rise up. Good. Pivot your feet around. Square the shoulders over the hips and exhale now, fold down over the left leg. Hands can stay behind the back the whole time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gaze forward, inhale, rise, push into your feet. Pivot to the side, let the arms go. And step back to the top of your mat. Samastitihi. Good job. Okay. There is usually a couple of different balance poses that go here. We're going to try our best to turn them into one big balance pose. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to combine 2 different things, and we'll start by standing on the left leg. On your next inhale, you're just going to bring your right knee up, or you're going to grab your right big toe and extend your leg. Either one. You do what works for you. Good. With that leg extended, lift your heart up a little bit, and then if you want to fold forward a tad, fold forward a tad. Just breathe. We won't stay quite as long in each posture because we're combining the 2. So we'll just take a nice big forward fold for a moment. Then lift the chest back up slowly, carefully. Open your leg to the side. Remember, if you're modifying, you might just be holding your knee. And that's good too, yeah. And if you come out, it's no big deal. Just start over again, find your breath. Meet yourself right back where you were. You can go back to the middle. Pull that knee or foot forward, whatever you've got. Take one more little forward fold. And then lift up. As you release, take that foot and put it right into tree or swing it right into lotus. See, even the yoga teacher falls out sometimes. Happens to the best of us. If you're in lotus, wrap your arm around behind. Try to find your foot. If you still want more, you can add a forward fold. And again, if you just get a step or two ahead of yourself like I did there, I'm going to slow back down and try over again. There. Maybe you got to try 100 times today. Maybe folding forward isn't going to work, and so I'm just going to take that tree pose. Left leg is probably pretty tired by now, so hang in there. Starting to get a little fatigued. Good. Forward folders, if you took it down, you're going to bring it right back up on your inhale. And then we'll release and exhale, shake it out. Whew. Okay, left side, here we go. Up comes your knee or up comes your big toe. Take a deep breath in, right hand finds your hip. On your exhale, add a little fold and just hold it. Good. Up comes the chest. Open out the leg. Move it to the side. You take your gaze to the right if you'd like. Stay there for a breath or two. Back to the middle. Hold one more time. Lift up. As you let go, just move your foot right into lotus position or right into tree position. Let's see if we have better luck on this side. Take a moment, get your balance here. You can keep yourself upright. You can put your left arm behind your back in either of those versions, and you can always think about adding that forward fold down. There we go. If you went all the way down, you gotta come all the way back up carefully. Inhale. And release on the exhale. Okay, shake it out. Back to the top of the mat. One full vinyasa here. Inhale. We're gonna skip the second warrior sequence and just get right down to the mat today. Exhale, fold, half lift. Go ahead, take a vinyasa. It's been a minute or two. Up dog or cobra, pull through, lift your heart, stretch. Open through the front side of the body, back to downward facing dog, and then step hop or jump through and find a seat. And also going to find my towel because it is no joke warm in the yoga studio today. All right, coming through to a seated position. And just sit up tall for a moment here. Lengthen out your spine, flex your toes, press your hands down into the ground. Just get your body alert and alive here in Dandasana pose. Just touching base. Good enough. Open up the eyes, reach forward. Any variation of Paschimottanasana. You can find your toes. You can put your hands over your feet. You can wrap your hands around your feet. Or just rest your hands maybe on your shins or as far down your legs as you can comfortably go. And then let yourself relax into this fold. We're going to hold this pose for about 10 breaths. 9, and 10. Inhale, lift up. And on your exhale, just sit back. Put your hands behind you, point your toes, or bend your knees and put the feet flat on the mat. Either way, you're gonna lift your body up for reverse plank or reverse tabletop. Bring everything off the mat. If it feels good, let your head drop back, stretch right across your heart center. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, listen close. Legs come out. We're breaking from the Ashtanga thing here and just putting in a little bit of a flow sequence. We're gonna go back and forth between those two postures a few times. Exhale all the way to a fold. Inhale, roll up. Bend the knees or point the toes. Exhale as the hands go behind and lift everything back up. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, maybe even take the arms up. Exhale, a little deeper into your forward fold. Lengthen on the breath in. Set the hands and feet on the breath out. Up you go on the next inhale, last time. Exhale, lower. Arms come up one more time. And forward fold. Sit up this time, inhale. Cross the ankles, plant the hands. You're welcome to take a vinyasa here, or you can just lift up and sit back down, lolasana. Or maybe you want to sneak in a boat pose or a plank or some other posture that feels better to you. And then you jump right back through to a seat. Good. All right, we're going to put a bunch of forward folds together into a little sequence here as well. So we're going to begin by flipping the right leg back into this sort of hurdler position from the side. It looks just like this, right? My heel is outside of the hip. If for some reason you can't do this pose, try propping yourself up on something on the left, or experiment with just taking your knee out to the side a little bit. That'll take a ton of pressure out of your knee. So that's how we're sitting, right? And then usually in Ashtanga class, we go forward and just do that stretch, which we'll do, but today we're gonna do the forward version and the backward version. So just walk the hands out, take a couple of breaths as you fold over the left leg. Tirya Mukhaye Kapadabhaschimatanasana is the name of this pose. Probably one of the longest yoga posture names that I know of. It basically means 3 limbs facing in one direction with a forward fold. 3 limbs being both hands and your foot. We pretend like this leg isn't here anymore, right? Because it's tucked back. So all of the exhale out there. And then inhale, come on up. And usually we would just vinyasa, but today, let's take the hands back and just lay back on that a tad. So we can turn this into what's called Supta Virasana, Reclining Hero. Again, from the side angle here, I haven't moved my leg at all, I just have the hands back. If you're a really bendy person, you might be able to just take that all the way down onto your back and pull your arms up over your head, which feels really good. Lengthen out the belly, the ribs, the hip flexors, and obviously your quads here are getting a great big stretch. Hang on to that one for a few more breaths. If you went all the way down on your back, carefully help yourself back up. I'm going to flip back around if you see guys. And then once you're upright, we're going to release. Let that foot go from behind you, and now turn your knee open and put your foot right along the inside of your left thigh. right into Janu Shirshasana. Take the hands out. So we're still working through the Ashtanga postures. We're just mixing them around, trying some different sequences today, having a little bit of fun with just building a tad more flow than usual. 3. You want to feel the stretch here, particularly in the lower right side of your back, so just above your hip there. 4. And 5. And then inhale, bring it up. And last but not least, take your right knee now and just tilt it up. So usually we would vinyasa between all of those postures, but today we're just making the sequence. Left knee comes around to hook or hold the knee in close, Marichyasana. If you're hooking on the outside, you can really get some leverage going there. You can also make a bind around the leg. That's optional. Most important part here is that you're twisting. 3, 4, and 5. Take it around, inhale. Now we can sneak a vinyasa in if you want one here. Step, hop, or walk back. And step, hop, or jump through, right back to a seat. All right, remember how we started. Left knee into this Tiryang position first. So the knee bends. Heel is right outside your hip bone, top of the foot flat. If all of that cannot take place at the same time, try modifying by opening the knee or propping yourself up on something here to take some pressure out. Do your best. First, we'll fold forward for a few breaths. So sometimes it's the opposite hip, right, that needs a little bit of lift. So if you just slide a little something under that right side, you might be able to get more comfortable and reach both hands. Otherwise, brace your hands on the ground around your leg if that's better for you. Just listen to what your body needs. All right, so we are gonna make it past 45 minutes today. I thought we'd probably be done around 45, but we'll probably get a little bit closer to a full hour here. We are getting close to wrapping things up. Just get through this seated sequence and do a few finishing postures. Inhale, go ahead, come on up. Slide the hands around behind. Just walk them back as far as it feels good. And then when you get the stretch you're looking for, down straight the middle of that left thigh. It's going to feel like you're splitting your quads. There is a tendon right there. It's called your patellar tendon. That's what you're stretching down and through. And the quads will lengthen out eventually, but usually what you really feel there is the tightness of that particular tendon. Leaning on the elbows or the forearms, or maybe taking that one all the way down onto your back. Throw the arms up overhead. And a few deep breaths. Feel your ribs expand, your heart and your belly rise and fall. And then if you went backward, you gotta come forward. So slowly, carefully help yourself all the way back up. Lean to the right a little so that it's not so hard to release this left leg and feel all that fresh blood go rushing back into your knee as you turn it over to the side. Here you go. If you got something under your right hip, slide it out and left foot goes to the inside of your right thigh. Janu Shirshasana. Find your right foot as you lengthen it. Breath in. And exhale, fold. 4, and 5. Inhale up. And as you sit tall, take your left knee up. Left foot stays right inside the right inner thigh. Keep it close enough that you can easily, again, either hug or hook your right elbow around that knee and sit tall on your first inhale. Twist a little deeper on the next breath out. Keep that rotation coming with each exhalation. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gaze forward, inhale. And then from here, take it through when you're ready. Chaturanga Dandasana, step, hop, or walk back. Mridanga, inhale. Adho Mukha, exhale. Down dog. Jump right on through, and you're going to come down onto your back. So again, I'm going to turn, but you can just stay where you're at and lower right down onto your back. Give your knees a little squeeze. All right. So we're going to depart from the Ashtanga-ness a little bit now and just do kind of a few softer closing postures. We'll still get a bridge pose in, so set your feet down, Setu Bandhasana. Walk your heels a little closer to your glutes, and then on your inhale, press those hips up off the mat. Just go as far as it feels good. Hands can relax, or hands can bind together underneath, and tuck your shoulder blades in a little further if that seems appropriate for you. You want to feel the sensation like there's pressure in the bottoms of your feet, like you're pushing, and you're engaging a little bit more on the front side of the leg than you are on the back. So in layman's terms, relax your ass, right? No need to clench your butt cheeks here. Just let the back side of the body hang loose. Use those strong front side muscles that we just stretched out. And then slowly release down. If you want to push up and do a full back bend, sneak one in right here. You sure can. Put your hands next to your ears and push up for a full back bend. I'm going to skip the full back bend today and just stay put on my back for a second. Get my shoulder blades untucked. Full back benders, you just go up there for a few moments and come down. When you're ready, you'll meet us as we bring the knees in and give them a quick squeeze. Rock gently side to side. Good. Extend your left leg out long. Keep your right knee in close. Give that a deeper squeeze. Then extend your right leg up toward the ceiling. Maybe you climb up your leg like a rope. Ashtanga friends, you might want to find your big toe there and press your left hand down. That'll seem familiar to you guys. And then relax your upper body a little bit and let your leg fall open to the side. Or you can just bend your knee, take your knee open to the side. A little stretch across the front of the hips. Take it back to the middle, whether you've got your big toe or your knee up to center. Then release. That knee comes in close to the chest one last time, and you grab it with your left hand, and then just make a nice little spinal twist here. Take the right knee across the body to the left. Gently unwind and then switch. Left knee in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. there for a moment. You take both hands up your leg, or you can just find your big toe with your left. First 2 fingers and thumb, push down on the right as you stretch. Relax your upper body. Let the whole leg or maybe just bend at the knee and fall open to the left side. Keep some pressure on your right hip with your right hand. And back to the middle one last time. Draw that knee in. Quick squeeze there. Find it with your right hand. And then one final spinal twist right there. Slowly unwind. So listen, if you want to do all of your upside down poses, if you want to roll back into cloud pose or send your legs up to shoulder stand or any of that stuff, that's up to you tonight. Otherwise, just give yourself the gift of taking it a little bit easy on your body, unwind from that twist, and just stretch right on out into Shavasana. If you really want to do your finishing poses, of course, cloud, shoulder stand, fish, maybe you want to do a headstand. So it's all entirely up to you. But perhaps the biggest challenge to yourself might be to not do all that stuff and just take a little extra time here resting. When you do get to the point where you feel like you're ready for Shavasana, make sure you exhale one last time, get all of your breath out. And then just let your natural, easy breath take over. Relax all the muscles and bones of your body. Relax the mind. Allow yourself some time to simply restore. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so as always, I encourage you to stay in Shavasana. Don't get up. Rest as long as you'd like. Thank you for getting on your mat and practicing today or tonight or whenever it is that you do this practice. Be happy and grateful for your body, for your mind, and be happy and grateful to have each other. Have a wonderful break while we're gone. We start pretty much from now through till next Thursday. So the 2nd through the 9th, we are on break from Instagram and outdoor live classes, but there are tons of classes up on the YouTube channel. Tons. So sneak your practice in whenever you want next week, and have fun looking through a whole bunch of different types of yoga. If you're enjoying those YouTube classes, you can still make a donation. You can Venmo us at Annie Hansen. I'm HANSON_Nordisk Yoga. You can PayPal us at nordistyoga@gmail.com. Yeah, and subscribe to the station while you're there. It helps us out considerably. The more subscribers we get, the more cool things we get to do with our Instagram, or with our YouTube page. So we appreciate you. Take it easy. See you soon. Take good care of your bodies and stay cool. Namaste.